Hi, I'm Dr. James Meschino. Our topic today, how to live a long life, the 5 essentials of healthy longevity. You know, most of us would love to live to be 100 years old or older, provided we could maintain a highly functioning body and mind for as long as possible. It's not that you want to be, elderly in a wheelchair with tubes from an oxygen tank stuck up your nose, taking nitroglycerin for angina, recovering from a stroke, having severe dementia, you don't know where you are, you don't know who you are. I mean, it's one thing to be alive, but being functional is what it's about. So the idea is, how do you stay functional as well as extend, your lifespan? Well, the 5 essentials to make that happen include these 5 things. Keep your arteries open and let the blood flow. The second one is maintain strength of your muscles and your bones throughout your lifetime. Number 3, protect the DNA in your cells from mutations that can lead to cancer. And number 4, preserve your brain and memory function. We'll talk about that. And keep your heart pump functioning with optimal force. So let's start with number 1. How do you keep the blood flowing through your arteries? Well, here's how you do it. You don't clog up your arteries with cholesterol plaque. That's how you do it. Because when you get plaque building up in the artery wall, it clogs it up. It leads to a heart attack or stroke. It's the leading cause of death. So you need the right diet and physical activity program to make that happen. If it doesn't get your cholesterol down enough, then you're going to need to take some supplements like artichoke leaf extract and gum google. That combination can really help. And soluble dietary fiber from beans and peas and oats and ground flaxseed can lower it even further. You need to get your total cholesterol below 3.9 millimoles per liter or 150 milligrams per deciliter. Number 2, how do you keep your muscles and your bones strong? Well, as you get older, calcium leaks out of bone because certain hormones drop, and that leads to osteoporosis. A lot of people die from the complications of osteoporotic fractures. So you need to know how to prevent that. And also, as hormones decline, muscles start to get weak and you can't function as well and you end up in a wheelchair. So what do you have to do? You need a simple strength training program, nothing elaborate, just enough to maintain the strength of your muscles and your bones. You need the right amount of protein because muscles are made out of protein. And you need the right bone building supplement combinations. You need the proper supplement with the right amount of calcium, magnesium, vitamin D. The icarian flavonoid, maybe you don't know about this, but the icarian flavonoid from the herb epimedium can actually help put calcium back into bone even if you lost some bone density, as well as silica and some other nutrients. Number 3, how do you protect your DNA from mutations that lead to cancer? Well, mutations that lead to cancer in your DNA are often caused by free radical damage. That's why people who smoke cigarettes have a greater risk of cancer, of course, because there's lots of free radical damage. But there's other environmental agents that can damage your DNA that you should know about. Also, some environmental agents cause what are called DNA adducts, things that just sort of stick on your DNA. It forces your DNA repair enzymes to try to fix those mistakes. Sometimes they insert the wrong thing in that place and you end up with a mutation. So in certain environmental agents cause DNA adducts. The other way you get mutations is if cells are dividing too quickly. So you have to eat and live in a way that slows down the rate at which your cells are dividing. That becomes really vital. Number 4, you have to maintain normal brain chemistry and brain function and brain health. As time goes by, free radicals start to damage the brain. We see that people that have higher antioxidant status protect their brain from free radical damage. Omega-3 fats are also important to protect the brain. And you have to stop the brain from shrinking. As we get older, the brain shrinks, but we see that people that take certain B vitamins at specific levels, the brain doesn't shrink nearly as fast and it preserves memory function. They have less cognitive decline. And then after the age of 55, the brain has trouble making what's called the memory chemical acetylcholine. There are specific nutrients you need to put into your body to raise your memory chemical acetylcholine in a specific cocktail. So that's number 4. The 5th essential, of course, is keeping your heart pump strong. After the age of 45, the body stops making optimal amounts of coenzyme Q10, and you need CoQ10 to convert food into energy. If the heart can't do that, the heart pump gets weaker, you have sort of a power shortage, and that leads to high blood pressure, congestive heart failure. A lot of people die from congestive heart failure. So after age 45, you need to supplement with the right amount of CoQ10 and the herb hawthorn. They work together to maximize energy production at the cellular level. I also like the antioxidant quercetin to be in that cocktail. So I know I'm going pretty quickly, but to understand exactly how you put all these 5 essentials together for the best possible longevity and a healthy life, what you want to do is read the article that I have. Just click on the link below and you'll see my article, How to Live a Long Life, the 5 Essentials of Healthy Longevity. And when you get to meschinohealth.com, by the way, you should really take my online nutrition, lifestyle, anti-aging assessment, or what I call the Meschino Health Assessment, to see how you're actually doing in all these areas. It'll give you some feedback to show you where you're on track, where you're off track, what you should be modifying. So on that note, you should know that at meschinohealth.com, you'll see all my research articles, review papers, footage from my live professional seminars, other downloads and resources I've created to help you lead a long, healthy, functional life. All those resources are free, by the way. And all the research papers that I have there and the teaching materials have all the scientific references in them, so you'll know you're getting only sound scientific information from me on anything that you're looking for. So you really should make meschinohealth.com an ongoing, reliable resource of health and wellness information for both you and your family members. Thanks so much for watching.